Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Herve, and every other day on this channel I try to bring you crypto in the easiest way possible on the internet. If that's the type of content you find interesting, be sure to click the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you don't get to miss any other important video like this one. Now, earlier in my Telegram channel, it's a free channel, the link is in the description of this video, I sent a picture of this right here, and this is Bitcoin dominance. So when I send those charts or pictures, you can just look up here. That should tell you what I am looking at, yeah? And I said that an alt season, we do have sufficient evidence to be on the idea that an alt season will eventually come. That was basically what I said. And some people seem to not have understood what I meant by that. So what we see here is very simple, and that's why I had to, point out with these circles right here. It's basically a bearish divergence on Bitcoin dominance on the weekly time frame. So it will be very strong when that thing really does come. I think it will be very strong. And you'd see examples of that in situations like this one right here. So you see a very big move to the downside. And these are weekly candles, folks. So this would mean a very strong rally on altcoins over their Bitcoin pairs, yeah? Somebody the other day was posing an argument to me that the alt season came already. So we've seen the bull market already, and altcoins have outperformed already, and meme coins, went up, celebrities came in, and it's done. Let's pack our bags and go. And I'd beg to differ, because altcoins did go up. Some altcoins anyway did go up on their USDT pairs. Altcoin season means that altcoins go up on their BTC pairs, which means that if your altcoin went up already, it will go a lot more up when it's alt season, because money will simply flow from BTC into alts. So traders would be trading their BTC for altcoins. So you'd see ETH BTC, ADA BTC, DOT BTC. They'd be trading the BTC to the altcoin, meaning that alts will generally overperform BTC. That is what alt season actually means. It's not defined by the altcoins going up on their dollar value. It's about the altcoins going up on their Bitcoin value, meaning that investors and whales and everybody is generally favoring altcoin growth. And that's what we saw here. Yeah. So the idea of an alt season is that this type of situation happens any time in the future. I cannot predict time, which is why I invited Andrea the other day for us to discuss relative to time using her work in astrology. If you have not watched that video, I will leave it in the description, or by the end of this video you can click on that video and watch it, because we did talk about a whole lot of things, and I really do find her work fascinating, to be honest, because sometimes she said some things and they happen exactly at the time that she said. It can't be a coincidence, because she predicts sometimes to the minute. It's crazy. And so if you have not watched that video, do watch it. I'm not like I'm super into astrology, but I like to have all sorts of ideas, and I take my, I take all of those ideas and I put together and I form my own thesis. So do watch that video as this video ends. So what we see right here is this bearish divergence, yeah? We've had the first move up here. Now, first of all, we have a double bottom here, yeah? Double bottom situation, and then we start to move to the upside. So clearly that's a three-wave situation. So this is the three that you see coming up here, and I'd be on the idea that this was the fourth. And after that fourth, this chop right here, we will most likely head for the fifth. So I still think this thing may go up. I don't think the alt season is coming now. In fact, I'm not saying I don't think, well, I hope that it does come now, but the data does not allow me to say that it's going to happen anytime soon, or we have confirmed any thing to be on the idea that the altcoin season is going to come. So I think we will still head up to here to mark the fifth wave, and I think this is the eventual top for Bitcoin dominance, anywhere around 62, but the range is 61 to 63. Yeah. Now, when we do head up there, we'll be marking the fifth wave of this move to the upside, and that's where I think that this thing will move back down and mark the first wave. Now, BTC dominance going up does not necessarily mean that altcoins will be dropping. This could be, or say this could come as a result of a Bitcoin pump. In that case, altcoins may not be dropping. They may consolidate or slowly move to the upside, but you would not see anything, explosive in altcoins. So I say this because I see a lot of people on media saying altcoins have not bottomed, Bitcoin dominance is still going to move higher. But the Bitcoin dominance moving higher is not an indication of an altcoin dump. If Bitcoin is to dump and you have sufficient analysis to project Bitcoin dominance moving to the upside, then altcoins will dump, because they'll be dumping out of fear as people sell altcoins for BTC. But if BTC dominance is going to move to the upside, if you have evidence to suggest that BTC dominance is going to move to the upside, and say BTC is also going to go up, then altcoins may not dump. Many people will be waiting for an altcoin rally after that Bitcoin pump. So it'd be foolish to be on the idea that altcoins would dump in that situation. So the only way that altcoins actually dump is if BTC is consolidating and BTC dominance is going up, or BTC is dropping and BTC dominance is going up. Either ways, you need the BTC dominance to go up. But just understand that since, well, I'm actually fairly bullish, on the macro. I'm fairly bullish still. I don't think we have seen the top of this cycle. So any move up on BTC dominance, at least on the macro, like the weekly and the monthly, I'd be on the idea that that could be as a result of a Bitcoin pump. So altcoins may not overperform BTC, but they may not drop heavily as well. The only way to drop is if BTC was to dump hard, and I don't see some sort of wipeout coming. Simply, I don't have any data for that. So we have this 5-wave move to the upside. Yeah, I'll also leave my Elliott wave video by the end of this video so that you can watch it and understand what these waves mean. I explained it as simple as possible. So we have this 5-wave progression to the upside, and I'd be on the idea that we will also have a correction like so. Now, by the ending part of these waves, usually, which is what we talked about in our Elliott Wave 101 video, you'd start to see some divergences. So here we are already starting to see those divergences. We had this first high here in price, yes? And we had a second high in price. But we did not have a second high on the momentum indicator. So the momentum that took price to this level is actually lower than the one that took price up to this level. So you see a clear divergence of momentum here, which is why I think the altcoin season may be coming. After this move to the upside, which I think will eventually go up, if it goes down, hallelujah, but I think it will go up. At least the data suggests that it will go up. After that, I'd be expecting a move back down to this level right here. Move back down to where? Back to 1. I was talking with somebody, I think like a moment ago in the Discord group, some hours ago in the Discord group, and the person was confused about support. I talked about some support and was like, what support are you talking about? It's actually this one. So a move to the upside from these from this stuff, from this Elliott wave stuff, has to come back to the 1. That's after the 1, it will restart another bull. So there's a good chance that the altcoin season may be topping here. Yeah, the top may be around here. We don't know for now because we don't have enough data to actually be very sure. if it will not just break down and we have some other mega altcoin rally. But there is a very good chance that this may mark the top of the altcoin season, which we will be looking out for. Now, this thing is usually no joke, folks. This thing actually, it works very fast. I say this because we saw it in the last cycle. If you were here in the last cycle, let's look at something like Cardano. I usually use Cardano quite a lot because it follows my charts very well. So if you come here, you will see this candle like so. So look at this candle. This is a weekly candle right here, and this is 111% in 1 week. I say this quite a lot, that these things, when they start to rally, you'll wonder what's going on. It's usually like so. They'd rally crazily, like some crazy amount. And you'd be having like 20% moves in a single day, 30, 40, 50% moves. That's why when somebody tells me that we've seen the altcoin season, it just seems to me like the person has never seen an altcoin season. Because we've not, except of course that we will never see an altcoin season and we are really doomed, which we have no data to suggest that we are doomed. But except we will never see an altcoin season, it's usually more powerful than what you witnessed back in February and January. It's usually more powerful. Look at this candle right here. These are weekly candles. And this is a 55% move. Yeah, you can also see this one right here, and you'd also see here that ADA is clearly showing another Elliott wave type of move to the upside, and this is a 60% move to the upside. This one right here, oh my god, that's a big drop actually. This is the May drop, and this was 55%. I was in this dip right here. Yeah, I saw my portfolio come down 55%, and I was holding ADA. So when people tell me that we've seen an altcoin season, it just sounds interesting to me, because there is you can't use any data here to suggest that we have seen an altcoin season. Now, speaking of ADA, there is something interesting with it which I wanted to show you guys, and you can also use this for any other crypto that you hold, yeah? So we see this is ADA's dominance. So Cardano's own market share in crypto, yeah? So basically, this is something that you can do in your own free time, is that all cryptocurrencies, all of them are trying to gain market share. So if the total crypto market cap is, let's say, if you think the total crypto market cap is going to go to $10 trillion, and you think the altcoins may be like, I don't know, let's say 5 trillion, yeah? The issue now is which coin gets to do the most gains? Because all of them will do well, all of them, yeah? At least those that were launched in this particular cycle and are blue chips and have been building, they will do well, all of them. Yeah, some will do 1x, 2x, 3x, 4, some will do 50, some will do 100x. And some other coins from the past cycle, like ADA, Polkadot, LRC, most of them, Filecoin, Rwave, some of them will also do well. Solana is already doing well. Some of them already did well. Now, the question is, which one gets to do the most gains? And so one way that you can devise that you can try to know that, is look for the chart of that altcoin, look for its market dominance chart. So just like we look at Bitcoin dominance, you can also look at ADA dominance. You can also look at Polkadot dominance. You can look at any coin, look at its own dominance. When you look at it, then you can chart it and see how much it will appreciate. Now, this is Cardano's ADA right here, and I'm of the idea that this thing can go about 2.5% of the total crypto market cap. So if you're on the idea that the total crypto market cap can go to somewhere around, I don't know, 10 trillion, then you're possibly looking at, I think that will be like, I calculated that earlier on 7 trillion, and it gave me somewhere around 150 billion. So yeah, that will be very interesting for ADA. And I think ADA could still go even past its previous all-time high, to be honest. And it maybe, yeah, it could go even past that, maybe $4. ADA can do that. I'm not invested in ADA, by the way. You know, I'm just doing this for educational purposes, and we're just looking at charts here. But this is a technique that you can use for any coin that you hold. Let's say you want to look at Solana. So you go to Sol Dominance, yeah? Sol Market Dominance. And you chart this. So this chart, you chart this and see if it will take most of that market share. This tells you if it will take most of that market share, and then you also go to that particular coin's chart versus its BTC pair. So if you charted this and you're on the idea that Sol can take 5% of that total crypto market cap, then you can also calculate that and see how much will its market cap be if it appreciates and takes 5% of the total crypto market cap. Then you also look at its BTC dominance chart and see if it can overperform BTC truly. These are the confluences that you can use to try to catch which of these large caps get to take the most money. For now, the most that I have seen is Ethereum, actually. Yeah, I think Ethereum could do very well this cycle. Very, very well. So yeah, that's basically it. So you can use this and try to catch what coin gets the most money. When you do it, you can also let me know in the Discord group which one you found, or DM me on Instagram or anything. But do not forget to follow on the Telegram, because we update there. Sometimes we talk about some coins on this channel and I send updates on the Telegram, and I may not be able to make a video about it, and some people miss out and don't take action on time. So do follow on the Telegram channel. It's a 100% free channel, so you don't have to pay to be in the general channel. So yeah, this is simply my idea on BTC dominance. On the monthly time frame, you can see somewhat of the same thing actually. You can see on this monthly time frame that it has not come down yet. It's still, this thing is trying to squeeze everybody out before it eventually falls to the downside. It's the exact same thing that happened here. It's trying to essentially take people out. That's what this thing is trying to do. You can see that there's a clear bearish divergence here. It's been narrowing to the downside while price continues to the upside. This is a clear bearish divergence on the monthly time frame. When it does reverses to the downside, it will be very strong, like so. It will be very strong. Now, if you also go to the daily time frame, now on the daily time frame, I'm on the idea that it's going to move back to the upside actually, because we do have, it's not a bullish divergence. To have a bullish divergence, you need this low to be lower than this one, and to have this high right here, or say this low right here on the stochastic to be higher than this one. So if you have a situation that looks like so, let's quickly, if you have a situation that looks like so, and this thing comes down to here, and this remains up here higher than this one, then you have a bullish divergence. Maybe I should make a video on divergences. Let me know in the comments if you think I should make a video like that. I can get that here before the end of this week. So yeah, that's basically it. I think this thing, maybe we have a move again to the downside, but slightly down actually, not super low. Maybe we have a move again like so, then we move again to the upside. I can't confirm that this thing is just going to go down, folks. I hope that it does go down, to be honest. I do hope that it goes down, but I don't have the analysis for that. You can see that we took out this high right here, so we basically corrected the trend to the downside, yeah? So it had a high here, we had an initial high here, yeah? And then we had another high here, which is a lower high to this one. Yes? Now, if we had another lower high right here, which is this wick that you see right here, this one, and we move to the downside, then that would be great. but we did not. We came back up and took out this high right here. So we put in a higher high to this one. So we have essentially corrected the downtrend here, meaning that any move to the downside may just be a retracement of this move up for another potential move to the upside again, giving you this type of structure like so. So that's basically it, folks. I hope you understand now what I meant with the chart I sent on Telegram. I hope that is very clear. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will be sure to answer you. But basically, this thing still on the weekly time frame, though, it does look like a bearish divergence, but on the daily time frame, we still have reasons to be on the idea of this thing continuing to the upside. I hope it actually breaks to the downside, but we don't have the evidence to support that that hope. See you in the next one, but until then, stay safe.